Yeah, it's Teefy Bey, man, the last gangster. You know, I'm repping Philly super hard, man. I'm here with F.A.M.E TV. Let's get it, yeah.
Philly F.A.M.E. Philly F.A.M.E. Alright, Teefy Bey, man, we back once again. Nah, man,
Yes, sir.
The last joint was, almost like a year ago, and a lot has happened with you, a lot went down with you since that time. Nah, man, so we just gonna recap a little bit and get the people a little update on, what you was doing at that time compared to what you doing now. So at the time, you was basically explaining like the Do For Self movement. You was more on the CEO side,
right? And
nowadays, just like you said, you got the last Gangsta album about to drop. So now you on the rapper side.
Yes,
so explain that transition. Within that period of time.
I mean, a hard transition. You know what I'm saying, but easy at the same time because I've been in the game, for a while now, you know what I mean? Just moving around with different artists and stuff like that, such as the Meeks and whoever, Roses and whoever else, you know what I mean, that's around at the time, that I'm rubbing shoulders with or whatever. So it's been easy to know what to be expected of to be an artist, you know what I'm saying? So, but on the CEO side, I just was, pitting my homies in place, trying to get them to rap, trying to move them around, trying to explain to them how hard it is to be an artist and show them at the same time. So I was like still stuck in that world at first with the rap shit, but now I'm more transitioning to more artist side of it now, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, got you. So Benz, though you've been doing the Do For Self movement for a nice little minute now, you've been, trying to put rappers on and working with different rappers from your hood and that and stuff like that. Yeah. Was you messing around with rap at any point at that time, or did you just like pick it up just now, like within the last,
I think everybody try to play around with the bars, you know what I'm saying, coming from Philly, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I played around with it before, but not in the booth. I never recorded the song, you know what I mean, like really that was a serious song. I never did that, you know what I'm saying? So now, me recording over 20-something songs is like more of a passion with me because that's my work, and I see that how it feels to create your own material and, you know what I mean, stand behind it also. You know what I mean? So there's a difference.
Alright, so how did you even, what was the mindset, mentality, the process for you to even start rapping? Like, was it one day you woke up or was it like a thing going on? Was somebody piping you up?
It was a pipe up. It was like a pipe up. Me and my man, Serge, we did like a little joint because he like a CEO. He got his own little shit, the HK shit. So, and my man T-Mac was in there. They was all piping me. And we jumped on a little freestyle beat with the Jay-Z joint with the girl, the old classic joint. What's her name? Hey, Serge, what's the name of that beat we jumped on? Our first joint. Our first song we did that I jumped on.
Best of Me.
Yeah. Yeah, the Best of Me joint. Yeah.
Oh, the Maya joint.
Yeah, the Maya joint. We jumped on the Maya joint and shit. Yeah, we jumped on the Maya track. And just been, they love my flow, my voice, and nigga like, keep going. Then that's what Smacking Rappers and all the rest of that shit came, you know what I mean?
Right. So Smacking Rappers was actually your first official song that you ever recorded.
Officially.
So and your promo and your marketing campaign behind it was definitely, it stood out from what else was going on.
Right.
And one of the things that was controversial about it that made it stand out was the actual artwork.
Right.
The picture, it looked like you got a rapper, and a lot of people was speculating about who it was. Like I seen in the comments, a lot of people was guessing different rappers that might have been. So did you ever confirm who it was, or did you just let people think whatever?
I let everybody know, but it's probably ain't been out there on the major scale, but you know what I'm saying? People know who the fuck it is. It wasn't, what's his name though? What's his name?
Rich the Kid?
Rich the Kid.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that's who it was.
No, it wasn't Rich the Kid. Rich my man. I fucks with Rich. It wasn't him. It was somebody else. The boy that had the shit to do with XX Extension.
Oh, alright. So that's this. Right.
Rob Stone.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's the joint that you mentioned in the song. Like you said, you actually had a bar with that. Yeah,
I had a bar with that. Yeah, you know what I mean? I gave X a shout out. You know what I mean?
So you said that was the boy Rob
The last
Stone?
rapper I smacked was for the boy X, and they cut that check. Rest in peace, homeboy. Much respect. Killed him in his own city, same way they did Dex. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you said that was the boy Rob Stone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Okay, I remember that. I remember the situation where he was beefing or whatever.
He was real cool
Yeah.
with P&B Rock. I really ain't had nothing to do with it. But I was at Meeting America with my man Rock and them, and they was cool with X. You know what I'm saying? So it was on site. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. So you did the Smacking Rappers, John, like I said, because of the artwork and, you know, the promo that you did. A lot of people was talking about it, drew a nice amount of feedback or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just kept going from there. Like, there was a lot of people might have thought that was just like a one-shot John you was playing around, but, I mean, you just kept...
Don't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That I came with all this pain. You know what I mean? They fuck with all that shit. But now I'm coming with the full project now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm growing into it. I'm solidified. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? My name is what it is. Teefy Bey, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget it. You know what I mean? And I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this booth. I'm giving up my life story, what I feel, how I feel at the time. You know what I'm saying? Different vibes on this joint. You know what I mean? The last Gangsta.
Right. And Benz though, like, you been running around with me, like, man, like, and he be at, you know, at the bus and the level that he be around like a lot of the top people. Yeah. Know what I mean, so you able to, you know, have access to be around a lot of these people as well. Right. So like, did you ever, prior to starting to rap and them piping you up to do it, did you ever be around certain people and think like, you know what, maybe I could do this or maybe I should do this?
Yeah, a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but really not trying to be in the artist standpoint, in the artist perspective. I wasn't trying to be an artist, but knowing that I could make something happen within the game. I had always had that in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And know that I could just make it happen. As far as from a rapper standpoint, yeah and no, but really not really, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't focused on trying to be a rapper, I was focused on trying to do the business, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like a complete flip, you know what I mean?
Right. And yeah, on that note too, like you was like, I guess, so to speak, like networking with them and putting them deal with your artists. You know, Nizzy had the joint with YFN Lucci, the video and all of that stuff prior to, you know, the situation with him and all of that. So that's one thing I did see you doing. So I just was wondering, like, did you ever think about it at that time? But bitch, you was like, nah, I really was on, you know,
really
the CEO.
Just trying to help Nizzy, you know what I'm saying? K-Dot, everybody that I ever came in contact with, you know what I'm saying? Try to help them out with their career and, you know, put them in the booth and want them to do better.
Right. And on that note too, you also established your own relationships with some of these people as well. And I wanted to ask you, like, did you learn anything from them that you apply to what you're doing now? Like all the rappers and stuff that you've been around and all that from them high levels, like, do you apply something that you learned from them that you currently use?
Absolutely. Just the drive, to stay in the studio and not let the streets get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see in most successful artists. They don't let the streets take control of their life. You know what I'm saying? They stay in the studio and let the game, you know what I'm saying, navigate their life for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like being in the NBA and that's your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You gotta put that work in every day to be the best you could be. You know what I'm saying? Be number one or, you know, just be subpar and be in the D League. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta put that work in. You know what I mean? That's what I do take from it. And I stay in the booth and I'm always working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And did anybody particular, or I'm quite sure you got a lot of game and either them giving it to you directly or indirectly just being around, but is there somebody that you've been around that gave you a piece of advice that stick out to you that you could share, like that you really use, like somebody in particular that gave you some game or that you learned from that you really use today?
On some real shit, Jeezy. You know what I mean? I ran into him one time down in Miami, Studio 23. We was in there one night, ran into him, and he just was like really telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, don't stop what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas know who you is, they respect you. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, stay in the mix. But I wasn't rapping though. You know what I'm saying? So he motivated me you know what I'm saying, to just stay current and stay, you know what I'm saying, afloat and never let your flame go out, you know what I'm saying? And Rose too, you know what I'm saying, he told me once I start rapping, don't stop, you know what I'm saying, because it's official, you know what I'm saying, you are who I am, you know what I'm saying, and I got the story and the authenticity, you know what I'm saying, to really stand out and be a good artist, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And on that note, I know we got the project, The Last Gangsta, that's actually about to drop a couple weeks from now. But before we get to that, I just want to switch gears a little bit and speak on, well, get you to speak on, you know, because your uncle, man, so your uncle involved with the Reform Act and all of that, with Meek and Hove and all of that. So I want you to, you know, share your thoughts on that situation and having that, you know, be a part of, you know, what y'all got going on together.
Absolutely. Reform, you know what I'm saying, is my Uncle Dawud Bey, you know what I'm saying, he running with Van Jones and trying to push for smart probation in Harrisburg, trying to get the law passed for people to be a cap on probation, like 5 years and stuff like that, and not arresting people for small technical violations, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole push with reform right now, and just helping people out with injustice, period, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing a good job right now, so I mean, I think reform gonna be around, it's gonna help a lot of people. It's a good thing what Jay and them did, you know what I'm saying, helping Meek Mills out, getting him out of jail, you know what I'm saying, helping him beat his case or whatever the case might be, just getting him off probation. Michael Rubin, you know what I'm saying, good dude, good energy every time I'm around, you know what I'm saying. Mr. Kraft, you know, he got good energy. He loved me, you know what I'm saying. They know just about reform and trying to, you know what I mean, trying to, you know, use me for who he is or me trying to use him. It ain't none of that, you know what I'm saying. It's just all love, you know what I'm saying, with the reform and their relationships, you know what I'm saying. So I be just enjoy being around it, you know what I'm saying, because where I come from and where we come from, like, we don't get to be in them type positions, you know what I'm saying? So it just be applauding, you know what I'm saying, to even be in them type of circles, and you know what I mean? It'd be good, man, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep that, that's why you gotta keep your flame lit, and you know what I mean? Keep your energy good so you could try to, you know, try to rub some of them bills you can rub off on you feel me?
Right.
You could catch a check or provide for your family or start your own company or, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different opportunities, you know what I'm saying, with just being around certain people, you know what I mean? So
Right.
the reform thing and, you know, just Dream Chasers and MMG and Rock Nation and all those different people, you know what I'm saying, is be good energy and everybody just like really care for each other. Like I see, like, you know what I'm saying, there don't really be no negativity around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's really what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Just staying humble, staying positive, and you know, trying to get your bag, you know what I'm saying, by any means necessary, you know what I'm saying? And that's going hard. Jay-Z with the NFL, you know what I'm saying? He doing stuff that many people ain't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else step up, you know what I'm saying, to even do business with the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts, you know what I'm saying? If nobody doing business with them, how you gonna tell them what to do with their organization, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta start somewhere, you know what I mean? And if it takes for Jay to get chewed out a little bit, that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, try to help out everybody by making them type of moves, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, got you. Alright, we're gonna switch gears back to the music a little bit. I just wanted you to speak a little bit on that, cause you know, as though that's your uncle, that's an extension of Do For Self, so that's man.
That's Do For Self. You know, we started the petition. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, with me. You know what I'm saying? That was on change.com and all that. Do For Self helped start that petition, you know what I'm saying? So my uncle, he helped create that petition, and he stayed on the ground and marched, and you know what I mean, everything else, you know what I'm saying? you know, the push for, you know, justice for, you know what I mean, a good dude, Meek Millie.
Right.
Love, that's my guy, Meek, my man, you know what I'm saying? So that could have, Meek was the brand and he was big enough for us to do that, you know what I'm saying? That was like freeing Mumia, you know what I'm saying? Like wait, they were trying to take away a king, you know what I'm saying? Away from the family, you know what I mean?
Right. And we definitely was around documenting that, following him around, so we got footage of him really out there in the field, putting the work in, and all y'all was out and about, I mean.
Everybody know.
Right. So, like, last time we didn't get to this, and I wanted you to speak a little bit on this, so, because a lot of people know you had the artist on the label, but you also had, you know, a producer, Dougie on the beat, who was, you know what I mean, doing this thing, getting placements with different artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, look, like, give people a little rundown on that, because a lot of people may not know, you know what I mean, that you had that he was under your wing, under your umbrella when that was going on.
Beat, signed to do for self. I mean, I had Dougie since he was probably 18 years old. He probably like 20 something now, 24, 23. He a young boy, but Dougie been around, you know what I'm saying? He definitely had talent, you know what I mean? Always making that heat since he was a young boy. And he came down, he wanted to work with Do For Self. And I was, you know what I'm saying, more than happy to work with him because I knew he had that fire and he was dedicated, you know what I mean? He lived in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And we all lived in this job, putting that work in for years. Heat off and all that. Dougie was in there, putting that work in. And, you know what I mean? The placements with Meek and all that, you know what I mean? That was a plus. You know what I mean? He did 1942 flows. He did Issues. He did Save Me. He did Florida Boys for Rick Ross. You know what I mean? So Dougie definitely efficient.
Alright, so now let's get to your project, because prior to us cutting the camera on and all that, you played some of the joints. And I mean, let me hear some of it. How many tracks is on that joint actually? I want to know how many did I actually hear? Did I hear like...
You heard probably like 5, but I got like way more than that, but I ain't like construct the album all the way yet. Like I'm still getting it mastered right now, so you came in the mastering session basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So tell people a little bit about it, because the joints I heard, I already gave you my feedback on it, because Ben's though, you ain't been rapping the whole year yet, like, you know what I mean?
The whole year yet,
so for you to be at this point with it, like I said, you got a good ear for the beats and all that. Yeah. You got some features on the joint and all of that. So give people a little rundown about the project, the title, the concept behind it.
Gangsta, man. You know what I'm saying? Spitting that gangsta shit, hardcore lyrics, heavy, you know what I mean, on the bass. You know what I'm saying? Beat knocking, talking my shit, talking that street shit. You know what I mean? The real niggas, y'all definitely gonna get it. You know what I mean? Suckers, they gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But congratulate at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fronting, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a fraud. You know what I mean? That shit hot. Let that shit knock. You know what I'm saying? All fire.
Right. And you dropping on November 1st, right?
Yeah, November 1st I'm dropping. You know what I mean? Gonna be on all platforms. You know what I mean? Spotify, titles, everywhere. You know, I'm pushing. Got Leaf Ward on there. Young boy out of Philly, West Philly, coming hard. I got Spado, the OG, you know what I mean, from Major Figures, you know what I mean, carrying it on that joint. I got Akbar V from Atlanta, Loving Hip Hop, she on that. Super thrilled. I knew her since like 2012, 2010. She been coming to Philly, rapping with us, you know what I'm saying? Knox, got from Slaughter, Lil Nizzy on there. Nuts. I got a lot of features. Reap Raw. I'm coming strong. You know what I mean? I ain't coming with no little snippets and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving up a professional album. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't rapping on nobody else's beats and none of that. All original content. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's gonna be on all platforms, correct? All digital platforms.
All DSPs, all digital streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. And recently, I mean, Ross was in the city, he had a show, and you actually opened up for him.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
so speak a little bit on that. Like I said, you ain't been doing this a year, bro, so be able to,
Hey, man,
drop the,
I ain't gonna lie, like, to hit that stage and Gunplay bring me out, you know what I'm saying? It was love, bro. Like, it was an energy that, you know what I mean, I never really felt before, like, you know what I'm saying, by, performing in front of those many people and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely was some love, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that shit. Rose let me, you know what I mean, bust that stage for sure.
Right. And on that note, too, speak on the experience, jumping from the CEO John to now being a rapper and have been performing at shows, putting out songs, dropping video, like doing the stuff that you was managing people to do. What it's been.
Sometimes they say, like, practice what you preach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing what I was preaching and telling other people to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I really was doing it though. I was helping Lizzie. Like he was on billboards. You know what I'm saying? He had features with people with #1 hit singles and records. Wife and Lucci, P&B Rock, he got a record with. You know what I mean? Different people that was in the game, you know what I'm saying? People who like hit it on a young boy career like that, you know what I'm saying? But we live in the city of filth, man, you know what I mean? Philly, it be fucked up in this joint sometimes, but we all playing to fuck with each other, but niggas be like side-eyeing and hating and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, so like, it be corny for real, like, if we don't like step it up and get genuine, like this shit gonna be on some bullshit, like Philly ain't gonna be, they gonna look over us at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be able to get no money.
Right. And also, before we get out of here and all that, I got, like one, maybe two more questions for you. One job I wanted to ask you is like, is you at the point now where it's like, yo, I'm gonna just carry Do for Self on my back by myself, being as though, you had Nizzy's situation with Nizzy, shout out to K Dot, everybody rooting for K Dot, you know what I mean? So it's like, is you like, like, on the type time, like, man, I'm gonna just rock out on some me, or is you still looking for rappers to put on the label and still manage? You know what I mean? What's the situation with that?
If he hot, if he got something going, if it's popping, if he got, you know what I mean, a good support team, and you know what I mean, and it's going, yeah, I'm willing to do the business, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I can't do both. But I can, you know what I'm saying? So I really ain't trying to deal with no artist right now, but I will. You know what I mean? If it's a fisherman, he hot, and you know what I mean? If it's a go.
Alright. Got you. And on that note too, make sure you be sure to plug your social media and all that so people can follow you, stay updated with everything.
Follow me on IG, CEO _ Do for Self _ ENT. I mean, that's where you can follow me at.
Right. And my last final question before we wrap it up is, I know you had a lot of relationships, have a lot of relationships with a lot of different people in the city, from artists, producers, whatever. So what's the energy been like, far as like when you start rapping, like how your relationships been? Did people embrace you? Did people feel like people start hating because you rap? Like what is the energy been like for you since you start, running around?
It's been like a neutral situation. Like it ain't too many people congratulating, it ain't too many people hating. You know what I mean? So I'm good with both. You know what I mean? It ain't really too heavy, like super everybody love me to be a rapper and all that. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that fuck with me and they know my shit hard, you know what I'm saying, that shit hot, and you know what I mean, I'm putting in that work, you know what I'm saying, to stand out and be one of them bulls.
Got you. And anything else you want to let the people
know? What the haters say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So anything else you want to let the people know, you want to speak on, anything we didn't get a chance to touch on that you want to let them know?
Nah, man, just, watch out for that last Gangsta, man. Coming, support me like I've been supporting everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And, just fuck with me. I ain't asking for too much, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole team, Do for Self, you know what I'm saying? My whole family, you I mean, and you know, free the world. That's it.
Right. All right, and on that note, man, we signing out. Philly Fame TV, Teefy Bey, Do for Self,
Yes,
live
sir.
from Do for Self Studios and all that.
Absolutely, man.
Man, stay tuned for the last Gangsta November 1st. Until next time, man, we signing out.
Yeah.